Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar, which is our last of our series, before we see you live in person on 31st of August. Today we have three speakers with us: Michael from BenQ, Shine from Shenzhen Wisonic, and Nick from MedicalTek. So before we begin, just a quick housekeeping announcement. Our speakers will be taking questions. So if you have any questions for them, please feel free to submit your questions via the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen. With that, I shall hand over to our first speaker. Michael, over to you.
Morning, everyone. My name is Michael. I'm from BenQ, which has been in medical industry since 2001. And has established our cooperation, BenQ AB Denture Cooperation, has been established in 2014. We have been focused on digital dental technology for years. And today we have videos regarding our BenQ digital orthodontic service, our Q-Smile solutions. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact us after in the QA sessions later.
Our Q-Smile workflow consists of multiple tasks, including data collecting with BIS1, designing personal ortho treatment by S5, creating ortho model with DM5, and manufacturing aligner. Our first stage of our Q-Smile workflow is data collecting. With our BenQ intraoral scanner, as known as BIS1, our BIS1 contains a laptop, a scanner, a base for the scanner, and two wires. One connected the laptop to base, the other connected the base to the scanner. Our BIS1 uses our BenQ digital light processing projection technology, which has been awarded 2015 Academy Award of Merit. BenQ digital light processing projection technology will provide the most precise and accurate colors. As I mentioned before, our BIS1 uses BenQ DO to project high-speed and high-density structured light. Our BIS1 also has smaller scanner tip, which is suitable for all kinds of people, especially people with narrow arc or restricted mouth opening. Our BIS1 weighs less than 325 grams. It is easier for dentists or assistants to carry around. After done scanning, BIS1 can export different formats, including STO or 3D object, depending on the dentist's needs. Our BIS1 provides 8 pieces of dental film and captured in 12-inch side lens scanning film. The scanning device can also automatically burn up to 40 degrees Celsius in order to prevent fogging. It allows scanner to collect data for either ortho model or CAD-CAM. Here is the specification of our BIS1. It is connected by USB 3.0, can output different formats based on the dental needs, and its 4-arc accuracy is less than 50 micrometers. The next stage is treatment planning by S5. In order to create a beautiful smile for the patients, S5 Beauty provides clean aligner treatment plan by using customized digital design workflow. Our S5's core competencies include extensive clinical experience through our research and development and high efficiency aesthetic. Here are some of the cases that was treated by S5. As you can see, with the help of S5, many dental issues can be treated well, including crowded teeth, broken teeth, gap teeth, and even narrow ones. About our S5 workflow, it consists of 3 different stages. The first stage is to place an order by our customers, then upload patients' data to S5, data that includes STL files, intraoral photos, and our panoramic radiography. The next stage is to approve our treatment plan. Once S5 receives the data, they will upload the design treatment plan to the customer, waiting to be approved. Afterwards, the customer can approve the treatment and upload the final plan. Finally, after S5 receives the final plan, they will upload the STL files that allows customer to start manufacturing clean aligners. Our S5 has multiple competitive advantages, including customizable, effective cost control, and high flexibility. It is widely known that aligner treatment requires patients' high cooperation. With the help of S5, Dentists can change patients' treatment plan at a short matter of time. Depends on patient status or condition. We can also control costs by reducing dental visits, modify the pace of treatment. Let's move to the next stage. After customer receive final STO files, they can print out the ortho model by using our 3D printers. Our 3D printers are known for their high speed and accuracy, high durability, and stability. Our 3D printers has a total area of 1,500 cubic centimeters. That is nearly half the size of the standardized computer host and can be connected through USB. On top of that, in order to increase accuracy, our 3D printers also use our BenQ digital light process projection technology, the same technology that is also used on BIS1. Besides 3D printer, our Q-Smile also provide printing material, DM5. The properties of our printing material including high precision and accuracy, high mechanical strength with low strain range, low viscosity so that it can be easily operated, high temperature resistance. Our DM5 is specially made for orthodontic models. By using DM5, dental thermoform machines can be thermoformed directly from 3D printed orthodontic models due to its high temperature resistance, ultra high surface hardness, and edge stability. Its accuracy is also for many complex parts, including cusp, margin, or even attachments. Last but not least, at the final stage of our Q-Smile solution, our dental thermoform machines are easy to easily be thermoformed into the line and create gentle orthodontic forces used to move your teeth to the desired position. Our ECU is basically transparent and is able to maintain patient's appearance. It can be applied on patients about 20 to 22 hours up to 7 to 14 days. The fact that it has been improved of biocompatibility by multiple third parties. And with the help of attachment, our aligners can create a long-lasting orthodontic course. Our ECU comes with 3 different thickness, including 1 millimeters, 0.75 millimeters, 0.5 millimeters. The diameters of ECU is 125 millimeters. As you can see from the chart, our ECU provides the best storage molecules and body temperatures and can be easily formed at the lowest temperature, which means it can be easily operated by dentist technicians or even assistants. Biocompatibility and any possible precipitations of plasticizers are critical points to be verified. Our ECU has been confirmed to not consist any valid esters or any other hazardous substance and has been approved of biocompatibility by multiple third parties. And here you go, Q-Smile, a perfectly designed workflow that gives patients from all over the world high quality smiles. Thank you for your patience. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us via our service email, contact.abd@benqabdenture.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. If you have any questions for Michael or regarding BenQ, please feel free to submit your questions via the Q&A button. So while we wait for the questions to come in, let us now move to our second speaker, Shine from Shenzhen Wisonic. Shine, over to you, please.
All right, thank you. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's share my screen here. You can also show other. Is someone sharing?
Yes, I think Michael needs to stop sharing his screen first.
Regarding the question that's been asked from the...
Okay, sorry. So we do have 2 questions that just came in. So maybe we'll let Michael answer these questions first. The first question would be, can we print other anatomy other than dental?
Yes. we have some of the customer has been use our 3D printers for printout, such as the or like years or any anatomies. It's basically suitable for any kind of medical service.
Okay, great. Thank you. I hope that has answered the question. Thank you very much. So Michael, please stop sharing your screen and we can head over to Shine.
So, you done, Michael? Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No worries. So now we will have Shine from Shenzhen Wisonic. Over to you, Shine.
Okay. Let me share my screen first. Okay. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Oh, depends on where you are, maybe good afternoon or good evening. My name is Shine, and I am the international marketing specialist from the Shenzhen Wisonic Medical. And I'm so glad to be here today to give you a brief introduction of who we are and give you some knowledge of ultrasound's development. Maybe some of you are not very familiar with it, and I will give you some guys some product or service we delivery and our marketing strategy. So let's keep into the door. A little bit information about us. So Shenzhen Wisonic Medical is a technology established in March 2013 and headquartered in Nanshan, Shenzhen, which is located in southern China. And it is a national health technology enterprise with independence, intellectual property rights, and extensive capability in product research and development, manufacturing, and marketing. The company offers product and service for live information support, intelligence ultrasound imaging, and cloud medical service for all of them. Like they are delivered worldwide through the value proposition, professional focus, and specialized product. So far, the point of care ultrasound is our vital business product line. I knew that like this medical fair, including various type of medical cooperation. So first of all, I would like to give our audience a bit information of ultrasound, just in case some of you like not very familiar with it. So we all know that ultrasound was founded in that for the first time. And the ultrasound has been applied in lots of fields, such as the industry, the military, and others. After war, the Dr. Duxi applied 8-mode ultrasounds in 1954, here's in the timeline, which begins the use of ultrasound in human. And after that, the clinicians started to use the ultrasound to assess the cardiac function. Since that, the ultrasound become a helpful tools for different medical departments. So in recent 20 years, with the rapid development of chip technology, the size of the ultrasound is getting smaller, as you can see from since 2001 in the timeline, and the operation has become more simplified. With that said, the bedside point of care ultrasound has commonly used by clinicians. So the ultrasound has expanded beyond the emergency, the ICU, to many other specialties such as the MSK, the pain management, anesthesia, and others. And the ultrasound has become the third eyes of clinicians. And it means that ultrasound is not only used for the regular body checking, but also as part of the essential tool during the medical diagnosis and treatment. So therefore, we named our company after Wisonic. It's because the word combination of wisdom and sonic. we are eager to popularize the intelligence point of care ultrasound and make it fully match each particular department and maximize the clinical efficiency. So to do so, we highly contribute our products research and development manufacturing team, and we invest 15% of revenues in product R&D, and we almost have 150 engineers, of who are more than 60% of them on master degree. And the picture here is our deputy managers in the Department of Sales Managing, Research and Development, and Marketing. One of the deputy management I would like to mention here is the second gentleman from the right, Dr. Jiang, who graduated from Tsinghua University, and he specialized in biomedical engineering. He worked as a research and development director in one of the top medical corporations around the world, like for 9 years, I guess. Yeah, in 9 years. And in 2013, he chose Wisonic, and working as the leader of research and development until today. So all of the deputy managers here, they actually they work for the medical fields at least 10 years, yeah, each of them. So I just introduce the they have a rich introduction of how powerful leadership we have and how powerful, how the large amount of people we do have in our company. So next, go to our second phase is the product and what product and service we deliver. Okay, the second part. So the first internet colors ultrasounds we got is our Clover. The name is very funny and interesting, I think, because the Clover usually have 4 leaves, and it stands for the love, the faith, the love, and hope. And we hope to bring those 4 elements to our user and patient. So the Clover is also our start models in the international market, even though it came to the market in the 2015, a couple years ago, but it's still popular. And it has the 4.9 kilogram with 2 probe connectors with excellent image quality. The next one is our Clivia. Clivia is advanced versions. It's kind of advanced versions of Clover. It's like the MacBook and MacBook Pro. So we have Clover and Clivia. So Clivia is the upgrades machines. So this one, it has 17.3 inch touchscreen, and which is the largest. The touchscreen is the largest in the industry for the laptop ultrasound, and we also have the greater image with it. And the Clivia is equipped with a dual workflow design, and it can be used with the user can use the keyboard or the buttons, or they can choose the touch screen. Those 2 systems are completely independent, and both can complete all operation independently. So the Clivia also have the auto VTI. So the auto VTI functions can help doctors quickly identify the cardiac, the blood flow spectrum, and calculate the heart rate, the VTI, stroke volume, the cardiac output, which improve the measurements accuracy and help doctors quickly evaluate the left ventricular function. The next one, I missed another function, is the auto diaphragm. So in the auto diaphragm measurement, the doctors can quickly obtain the displacement, speed, acceleration, and the respiration rate of the patient, which help the clinic to obtain the diaphragm status and evaluate the function. The next one is our ultrasound anesthesia's dedicated ultrasound therapy. So this machine, this ultrasound machine was designed dedicated for regional anesthesia. It has 19-inch touchscreen with like 40, it's kind of 40% larger than the rest of the machine in the middle range market. And its batteries allowed the users for like, it has seven hours battery duration, which can perfectly fulfill a doctor's whole day's work. And there are two unique techniques called we needle and we guide for helping the users clearly see the needle tips in both implant and out of plant injection. And here's a video of our we needle technique. So you can see here's the needle. The visualization of the needle can clearly be seen under this function. So our next machine is Labad. It's high-end Anesthesia Ai Machines. The Labad so it also have the we learn and we needles recognition. And another functions I would like to mention in Labad is the AI nerve recognitions during the user scanning. The system, the we nerve system, yeah, we call the functions we nerve because we can detect the nerve, the bone, the muscle easily during this function. So the system can intelligently mark the nerve, muscle, and bone tissue in different colors, which is convenient for doctors to identify each of them. So far, the Labas can detect 5 nerves in these functions. So they are at least here. So they are interscalum brachial plexus, the Charcot-Lambert plexus, and so on. So the next one is our piloter. Sorry, here. Yes, this one. The piloter is the cutting-edge tabular ultrasound. You can see the size is pretty small, and we usually like the people. Most of the people use the piloter. So most of our customers are family doctor, and because they think it's pretty portable. It's a very portable model of Wisonic, and it is completely waterproof and full screen design. It just has 13.3 inch, and the weight is only 1.9 kilogram. And when you use the piloter, you can use it like horizontally and vertically. So things like Clivia, it also have the auto diaphragm function, can quickly attempt like the patient's diaphragm status. And it is also a very popular machine in that market. So the next one I would like to introduce is our applications function. So what I mentioned above is just the specific or special particular functions in the particular machine. But what I'm going to mention below is like the common applications functions, like they exist in each of the machine. The first one is our HoloBeam platform. So by using this platform, user don't need to adjust the focus during the scanning because the focus is everywhere among the image. You can see here's the comparison of 2 images, and the image on the left is the ultrasound using the HoloBeam platform, and the right is the image under the traditional platform. You can clearly see that the image under the HoloBeam platform is more clear with less noise. And the next function is our visual. So the visual, so when the doctor is giving some lecture or workshop to their student, their student or patient, he may need to do the demonstration of how to use the ultrasound equipment, how to use the transducer in order to reach a standard ultrasound image. The doctors has to show not only the image he scanned, but both of them also want to teach like the position where his transducer is placed. So here's when you turn on the Wisonic function, you can only need to connect the additional camera, and the real-time image and the doctor's operations picture will appear on the screen on the same time. And you can even record the video, the whole lecture if you want. So you can record the position of your scanning and the ultrasound image at the same time. The next function is Sweetener Function. So this one is basically just our Wisonic Education Center. So we collect a range of point of care applications to our users, especially for the new users, the first time learn ultrasound. So the learning material combine the text, the image, and video for users to learn, which can shorten their learning period. So our cloud medical functions is, the next part is our cloud medical service. So yeah, here's the video of our teleconsultation. So in these functions, once the clinician can see it in my slide, and once the clinicians start the remote consultation, and others people and or other doctors can receive the real-time image here. And when the clinicians conduct ultrasound section, other experts, if they want to adjust the parameter, they can do it by themselves. Like here on the lower left corner, you can see here is the mobile phone interface of our WeCloud platform. And in this platform, you can reversely adjust the parameter if you want to like give some advice to the doctor who is scanning the patient, or you want to see like more data or more parameters of the patient. So another advantage of this WeCloud platform is you don't need to download another like third-party applications to initiate the teleconsultation, because this system was built in our machine already, and you can just initiate the teleconsultation easily. Okay, and here's some image of how we fight against the COVID-19, because you know, during the pandemic time, some doctors, it's not very convenient for doctors to have a like large group of meeting with other doctors to kind of discuss the patients, especially some difficult case. So in our teleconsultation function, you can just initiate the remote consultation easily during you can see that our machine here is Clover, and you can see Navi here. Yeah, it's kind of popular during the pandemic time, especially the worst periods in 2020. And next one is the real-time sharing. I think the teleconsultation is one of the way to sharing. But here is we have the QR code. So what is that? All series of our ultrasound machine have WeCloud platform, and if users want to save an image or video during the scanning, our machines contain the 4G or even 5G card. So after picture or the video are saved, a QR code will be generated immediately, and you can see it in the upper right corner here. And when you click the the QR code, it will pop up, and you can use your phone to scan the QR code directly. Use your camera to scan it directly, and the image or the video will come out like immediately, and you can save it by your own in your phone, and it can be your kind of reference to next meeting or next lecture to share to your colleague. So finally, we got our last part is the marketing strategy. So we have a lot of online marketing activity. So we have contributed on creating a free ultrasound learning platform to our followers by inviting the medical experts specialized in different fields around the world. We named this platform as Wisonic Dead Lion Colleague. The reason is that when you blow to a dead lion's head, you can see that the seed of that lion in flight. So Wisonic, we want to carry the seed of medical knowledge to everyone, everywhere around the world. So far, there is more than 800 webinars held, and a large amount of prestigious experts have told in that Lion College, including the Paul Kessler, who is a very prestigious expert from the Orthopedic University Clinic in Frankfurt, and Dr. Kamaka, and is also another prestigious expert in Pacific Asia. So many of them. I know, like during the pandemic, but we still have a lot of physical events or conference like this one, the Singapore Medical Fair, like coming in next month, and we do have another one in New Zealand in next month as well. So we do have the RSNA and Medical at the end of this year. So we are very looking forward to seeing you like physically face to face. I think that's all my presentation. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much, Shine. So same thing, if you do have questions for her or regarding Wisonic's products, please feel free to submit your questions via the Q&A button. And we can take this after the next presentation. So take your time to submit your questions. Meanwhile, we will hand over to Nick from MedicalTek. Nick, over to you, please.
Hello, everyone. This is Nick from MedicalTek. Before start the presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nick Liu. I am the sales and marketing manager of MedicalTek company. And our slogan is the future with a revolution 2D, 3D visualization solutions. Here it's a little bit about our history of the company. Actually, this company is owned by a very huge hospital, called Shenzhen Hospital in Taiwan. We have like 9 hospitals in Taiwan, and the very special thing is that we own a training center. It's called IRCA Taiwan, which is the biggest minimal invasive surgery training center in Asia. So because before this company established, we were the R&D department of the IRCA Taiwan, and we found out there are many unmet needs from the surgeons. So we spin off from the IRCA Taiwan and formed a company called MedicalTek. As I mentioned that we were a research and the development team of IRCA Taiwan. So we have many experts of surgery from any part of the world, including the founder of IRCAP, Professor Marasco, who is a very famous surgeon in France, in Europe. He taught a lot of students around the world for doing the laparoscopy surgery. So this is one of his ideas to form this company, and because of the IRCA Taiwan, we strategic focus a lot of the unmet need from many surgeons. So our product is very convinced because of this. Okay, so we always call ourselves as the medical image revolutionary leader. Why we say that? It's because the main product of our company is a 3D visualization system for endoscopic surgery. So why we need 3D? The 3D, it means that you can see this handsome person here. He covers his one eye to drive. But have you tried this before? If you drive a car and then you cover one eye, when you want to drive it into the tunnel, you will see the tunnel like this, the picture like this. So it means that the image will flat. So you don't know where exactly the tunnel is going to come to your car. So that it's very dangerous. And why the surgeons use the 2D to do the surgery? Isn't it not safe? Yes, it's not safe. If you have the 3D vision, you can see this happy man here. He drive a car with his two eyes, and when he drive close to the tunnel, okay, you will see that the tunnel is something like this. That is the depth. There's a depth. So if you have chance to go to the surgery, or you have chance to be examined by the doctors, you ask them for the 3D, because if they use the 2D, it means that they cover one eye to help you to do the examination or to do the surgery. That is not safe. Trust me. Okay, so this is idea. So we have this idea. Why surgeons, they have two eyes but they watch the flat screen for the surgery? It's not nature. So we create a system which we can convert the 2D endoscope image into 3D. So this picture, you can see this. This is 2D image. So that is very flat, right? So by using our system, you can turn the 2D image into 3D like this. It's more stereo and it's more real. Okay, so by this amendment, we decided to devote ourselves into developing the 3D endoscope system. So we start our company from 2015. We spin off from Yeka, Taiwan, and then we make our first version of the 3D visualization system, which called monostereo 3D. And by developing this product until the 2021, we launched the next generation of the monostereo 3D, which we call it Darwin. And this product will be the main product which I am going to present to you today. Okay, so the product concept is that we give the 2D endoscope vision the depth so, and that is very important. Okay, so our slogan, keep 2D, see 3D. It means that in hospital, you just keep your 2D endoscopy system. You remain your system. Doesn't matter you have the Stryker, Olympus, Storage, or Fujifilm, you just keep it. And you just simply add a box from us, from MedicalTek, that is a Darwin and a monostereo. You have the product here, and that we will compute the 2D image, and then we convert it to 3D. So it's simple, and it's very cost effective. Okay, so we have two product line. One is the Darwin system, which it's the more advanced and also more cutting edge for the 2D to 3D system. So you just simply connect the 2D signal, and you can use the touch panel to switch your image between 2D and 3D. So, and also we have the human factor adjustment, which will help the doctors to reduce the dizziness, because sometimes if you watch the 3D movie, you will feel headache. So if you feel headache, you just switch the disparity here, so you can reduce the effect, 3D effect by your preference. For example, if you are a doctor who you easy to get dizziness, so you can switch to level 1, which is the weakest. But if you are okay with the strong 3D effect, you can switch to level 5. And also this system can convert the endoscopy. Doesn't matter if it's flexible or rigid endoscopy. Okay, so it means that gastroenterology, and it can be used for the surgery too. And how we make it, it's easy, because you know there is the 3D endoscopy system, which is made by Door Lens 3D, but we don't use the Door Lens. it's simple. We use the single lens endoscopy. So it means that we capture the 2D endoscopy image and we give it a depth map, and then we separate into the left eye and right eyes, and we make it become 3D vision. So the depth map, the concept of depth map is easy. It's like this handsome man here. He is standing, his hand is very close to the endoscope, the camera, okay? So you can see the depth map, but that is the red, because it's very close to the camera. Like my hand now is very close to the camera. So in the monostereo or in the Darwin, it means that that would be in red color. And then we process the video, the image like this. So the far away is the bookshelf, so that would be in the blue color. And why the 3D is important? 3D depth information is important. It's that because the over 75% surgeons prefer the 3D vision because that is natural. You can see something in stereo. Why you choose 2D? And over 80% of surgeons think that 3D is very helpful for them. And also that increase the benefit of you shorten the surgical time. It means that if you use 3D, you will do the surgery faster and easier. Okay, so by applying MedicalTek system, it's easy because you just keep your 2D endoscope there, and you have the 3D effects, which can give you a choice to choose. You want very depth 3D or you want to just mild 3D. And also the cost is lower because you just need a box from us, a console, a machine from us, and with a 3D monitor, and then the surgeons can have the 3D. Okay, so this is a comparison between the Karl Storz and the Olympus. Those two brands are very famous in making the endoscope. They all have their 3D system, but trust me, that is cost fortune for the hospitals. If they want to have the 3D, they need to spend a lot of money to replace the entire system. But by using monostereo or Darwin system, that is cheaper because you only add a box and with a 3D monitor, and that it can apply for every endoscopic surgery or the examination, which the Olympus and the Storz cannot do it. So this is why we have this system in the market. So as I mentioned, that all the endoscopic surgery can be turned into 3D. So you can see the ENT, urology, general surgery, gynecology, and the gastroenterology. All the procedure or surgeries needs to be used by endoscopy. You can turn it to 3D. So that is a hot topic, that bronchoscopy, because the COVID-19, a lot of people, they got the COVID-19 disease. After the COVID-19, they need to do the examination after if that get too serious, they need to use the bronchoscopy to check your lung. Okay, but the bronchoscopy is very thin and flexible. So sometimes if you put the scope into the lung, the surgeons will be hard to locate where the problem is. So by using the 3D, that would be helpful because you can see the bronch here, they are very thin. So if you use the 3D endoscopy, that will help them to identify where the symptom is. And also for the bronchoscopy and gastroenterology, MedicalTek is the first one to introduce this 3D technology to the bronchoscopy and gastroscopy. So if you go to the examination, you will not see 3D solution at this stage because we are the first one to do this. So if the surgeons, or if you want to do the gastroenterology, ask your surgeons to say that, or your doctor to say that if you have 3D, they will say no. So we are the first one in the world. Okay, and also for the ENT, because the ear is small, there's no 3D solution as well. For the ENT surgery, 3D is useful as well, especially for the ear, because the Asian people, the ear hole is only 3 millimeter. That's small. So that is not possible for 3D, but by using our system, we can do the 3D. And also we have the recorder, which can record the 3D image and the 4K and also 2D. If you want to purchase the Darwin system from us, we will give the last cost for free during the medical fair. And also we create the 3D clinic, which is allow doctor to do the 3D examination. And after the examination, the surgeons, the patients can watch the 3D from their stomach with the doctors, and by using Darwin and also Lasco's medical recorder. And there's a famous singer from Taiwan. She experienced the 3D examination, and she watched her video examination image after the examination. Okay, so isn't that look handsome for the doctors to wear the 3D glass to do the surgery? Okay, so this is a very famous doctor from Taiwan. He practiced the 3D single port surgery by using 5mm scope. And he finished the first 3D single port surgery. And this is a Japanese doctor. His name is Dr. Idoi. He used our system to do the 3D ERCP examination in Japan. And welcome to visit us. We are going to Singapore, and our hall is in 2T and the number 20. So if you are interested in 3D image, please come and see us. Thank you, and please feel free to contact me if you have any questions.
Thanks so much, Nick. So yes, if you have questions for Nick or regarding MedicalTek's products, please feel free to submit your questions via the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen. So in the meantime, while you are preparing your questions, if you have any, let me also share some information on our upcoming show. So all 3 exhibitors will be at Medical Fair Asia, which will be held from 31st August to 2nd September at Marina Bay Sands. So if you have not registered, please register to join us. Let me just share our screen here. Okay. So yes, if you have not registered to join us, please do so. Visitor registration is still available online via our website. So if you would scan this QR code, it will bring you directly to the page. It's a quick form for you to complete, and you'll receive your login details immediately that will allow you to already connect with our exhibitors in our digital edition platform. And at the same time, to access our event mobile app for your e-badge to get ready to come on site to enter the exhibition halls. So let us take a look and see if there are any questions. Okay, looks like we don't have any questions for the last 2 speakers. So in any case, if any questions do come to you later, feel free to email it to us at medicalfair-asia@mda.com.sg, and we'll be happy to connect you to the speakers. This session is also being recorded and will be available for on-demand viewing if you have missed any parts in the front, or if you have colleagues who have missed today's session, please get them to register. They will get a login to our digital edition platform, and they will be able to view this video on demand. With that, thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time in Marina Bay Sands at Basement 2 from 31st August to 2nd September. Thank you and goodbye.